water properties mean the fluid property, and the fluid properties varies with the unit viscosity. Viscosity जैसे मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग बताया, the higher the viscous fluid means the जितनी ज्यादा उस fluid की viscosity होगी, the proper what is viscosity? The property due to which fluid cannot flow in a free manner, means the highly the viscous. For example, जैसे आपने पानी और आप ऑयल को देखते हो, वाटर एंड ऑयल को देखते हो, तो ऑयल हैविंग अ हाई विस्कोसिटी, सपोज एक आप प्लेट लीजिए और उसमें आप एक में आप वाटर रखिए, एक में ऑयल रखिए, सो यू कैन सी दैट द टाइम टेकन बाय द फ्लूइड टू फ्लो थ्रू द प्लेट with the water and oil, the water will always get a quicker movement as compared to oil. क्यों? Because oil has a high viscosity, means the particles of that particular fluid, they have some relative velocity and which will prevent to move faster. That is called the viscosity. So means the more the time the fluid will take to flow through the soil mass, the higher the viscous soil and the permeability of that particular soil will get decreased. So we can say that the permeability is inversely proportional to the viscosity of the fluid, and it is directly proportional to the unit weight of water. Okay, we can also say that when we temperature, what is the relationship between temperature and viscosity? When we increase the temperature of the fluid, when we increase the viscosity of that particular fluid will get decreased. Means कि अगर suppose if there is any fluid and if we are increasing, the temperature is inversely proportional to the viscosity. Means if we are increasing the temperature, of that fluid, the viscosity of the fluid get decreased and the permeability of that particular fluid will get increased. So we can also say that the permeability also depend upon, as for example, it depends on the properties of the fluid, which means the viscosity of the fluid. It will also varies with the temperature of the fluid, means the permeability of the soil is directly proportional to the temperature of the fluid. Or if we want to measure if we have given the any numerical that we have a temperature, and if we want to measure the permeability of a different soil, so we have an important relationship, K at T degrees Celsius, unit weight of water at T degrees Celsius, and K at 27 degrees Celsius is equal to unit weight of water at T degrees Celsius and unit weight of water 27 degrees Celsius. So if we know the unit weight of water at standard temperature or the coefficient permeability at standard temperature, then we can also measure the coefficient of permeability at any temperature. Okay, so we can say that when the property permeability also not only depends upon the properties of the soil mass, it also depends on the properties of the fluid, which is the temperature and the viscosity of the fluid. If the temperature of fluid get increased, then the viscosity of that particular fluid will get decreased. So the movement of that particular fluid will get increased and the viscosity decrease and the permeability will get increased. So this is a very important relationship. And दोस्तों यकीन मानिए ये क्वेश्चन आपको हर एग्जाम के पेपर मिलेगा, that if we are increasing the temperature of the fluid, then what is impact the permeability, or if the viscosity of that particular fluid increases, then what is the impact on the permeability of that soil. So हम ये कह सकते हैं कि जो हमारा अगर if we are designing any structure, तो ये इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं कि हमें सॉइल मास जो परमेबिलिटी हमारा डिस्चार्ज कितना फ्लूइड का होगा या कितना मूवमेंट ऑफ वाटर, बिकॉज अगर हमारा डिस्चार्ज ज़्यादा होगा तो इट विल ऑल्सो इम्पैक्ट in the stability of that particular structure. So we not only need to understand the properties of that particular soil mass, we should also understand the property of that particular fluid. Okay.